Black Phone 2 is a good movie. It's watchable, but it's a step down from the first one. You have to understand the first Black Phone movie has a great script. It's a super creepy movie about ghosts and this character of the grabber who was kidnapping kids, and it's based on a fictional story and putting them in like this basement, and the guy was like a serial killer, and each of the kids he killed turned into a ghost. So the first movie is excellent. Oh, everyone has to watch the first movie. Now, the first movie is scary, right? Because it could be real. That was the whole thing about the first movie. The first movie was scary because it could be real. What I don't like about this movie is they try to franchise it. Even though it's still good and the story is a solid story and it's good. You know, if you go see it, you go see it. There's no end credit scene. But what I didn't like about the movie, it's about years later, right? So the kid from part one is now older. And the sister, remember the sister who, his little sister is older and she like gets a boyfriend in the movie. There's also another female character in the movie who barely has any scenes. And the movie does drag its feet in the second hour because the movie's an hour and 57 minutes, right? So the first hour, they have a solid first hour. And then the last 57 minutes of the movie really drag. Like there's parts of the movie that really drag. Now, the end fight scene was pretty cool because like the grabber is a ghost, right? So they're trying to fight this ghost. And it would have been a great movie if it was released on one of the streaming services like HBO Max or Netflix. This is definitely like a Netflix type of movie. It's a step down from the first because the first is scary because it could be real. And the actors who played the kids in the first movie were all really good. One of the things that made Final Destination movies interesting is that there was something different in all of them. And even though they tried to franchise it and make this grabber character the characters of these Black Phone movies, you know, I feel like they shouldn't have brought back the grabber. I feel like they should have done a different type of killer in the movie. Now, there are some scenes that I like. There are scary scenes, especially in the first hour, because they have these scenes. The whole movie revolves around them going to a campsite where the original he did his first killings. Apparently, that killer, the grabber, did his first killings at some sort of summer camp. And what I didn't like is that in the first movie, you found out that the mother had committed suicide, and in this movie, you find out that it was the grabber who hung her in her garage, and they thought she committed suicide. She didn't, and the mother was a camp counselor at that haunted camping site where they're at. um, it's a good movie. Wait for VOD. I would say wait for VOD. And the first movie is really great. If you haven't seen the first movie, watch the first movie. The first movie is really great. But this one, wait for VOD.